Hi, I'm Scott with WildCore, and we're at the ranch today, and I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce the products that we have to you. First of all, we have the WildCore Mini. These are all feed controllers. This is a feed level sensor, but the WildCore Mini is a replacement for a traditional timer. Normally you have the buttons, you have the screen, you have wires that go to the motor, wires that go to the battery, and you go there to your feeder, open the door, and you have to program it while you hold it. This is a little different, and what happens is if you want to program this, there's a button on the bottom that wakes it up, and then you attach to it with your phone, and you use your phone screen and interface to set the schedule, all the options it has, the time, everything. It actually sets the time automatically from the phone when you attach. But that's the Mini, the replacement for your traditional timer. And it has Wi-Fi built in, and it has two outputs for motor controls. Most feed units have one set of wires that go to the motor. Ours have two for a lot of special features, which I'll get into in another video. So that's the Mini. This is the Pro. The Pro is our flagship product. It has all of the features of the Mini. In addition, it has cellular built into it, so that way it keeps the information in your portal up to date all day, every time it checks in. So you can see battery level, signal strength, feed level if you have the Recon feed level sensor in the hopper. You can see when it feeds and everything. It's all the telemetry data from all these units gets pushed to the portal so that you can view it whenever you want to, from the comfort of your home. So it also has GPS built in. There's a GPS antenna in here. When you turn this on out in the field, it knows the exact location, it knows the exact time, it knows the time zone, it knows everything. And it knows where it's at. So you can see a map in the portal that shows you where all your feeders are. They're color-coded green, yellow, or red, saying that they're happy. Maybe there's a low battery, maybe there's a low signal, maybe it missed a check-in. Whatever's happening, it gives you all the data. There's options in the portal to update you via email, via SMS text. These are all options that you have for knowing what's going on with your feeders in the field without killing you with too many emails and too many texts and stuff. It's all configurable. So a couple of things that makes this different. Why is our product different? Other than the fact that it works out in the field while you're at home or in the truck and you want to program it, see what's going on, etc. This is the inside of a unit. This is an industrial PC board. It's got regular automotive mini type fuses in it. It's got a GPS antenna up here looking at the sky, which is why the case is designed the way it is. It has a cellular antenna on this side. This is what allows it to communicate. It's got dual carrier, so it'll work with AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and other carriers. It has like 4 carriers it supports. So whichever ones are strongest at your ranch or wherever your feeder is, that's the cellular option it's going to use, so it works good, and it does a really good job. There's a little battery in here that keeps the time always, and there's computer chip in here. This is a computer. It's a mini computer that runs your feeder now. There's storage on this just like your computer. You swap a battery, the battery dies, something happens. You don't go back to your feeder and have to program the entire thing all over again, the time, the feed schedules, and everything. It's all in here. You set it up one time, you never have to change it again. So that's a glimpse inside. It's fairly simple. When this is put together, you'll get the unit. This cover will be on, covering all the inside. The wires come out right here. And then there's a mounting plate. This mounting plate right here mounts to your feeder. Then this just simply hooks on, goes down. There's 2 screws in the bottom that hold it on. So back to some features. These are pretty incredible units. Like I said, they both have a subset of what they do. So sunrise and sunset tracking is a big feature. Okay, in the old days, or up until now, for the most part, we had to pick a time. Maybe it's 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. or whatever time you set your feeders off, generally in the morning and the afternoon. These can base off sunrise and sunset because it's not just a timer, it's a computer. And the computer has all of the solar times built in for the entire US inside its storage. So as soon as it knows where it's at, you tell it to feed, say, a half hour before sunset, or a half hour after sunrise, or at sunrise, or 30 minutes, or 120 minutes, whatever. You use sunrise and sunset as an anchor, and you can set a time-based offset before or after each one. And there's 4 of those that you can set per day. So both these units support that. Both these units have dual motor outputs. Some feeders have actuators on them that open and close gravity doors. Having 2 sets of outputs allows us to control those actuators both directions so that we know when the door's open, we know when the door's closed. And not only can we control it, but we can report that status back to the portal so that from the computer, from your phone, you can see, is the door open, is the door closed, how's it working, etc. Other things that we support, Ranch Mode. Ranch Mode's huge. It's a new concept. If you have 3 feeders, you have 30 feeders, you have 300 feeders, you have 3,000, there's literally no limit. You can group them by property, by ranch, by pasture, by state, however you want to do it. And you change one schedule and it changes all of the feeders. You make, if you use sunrise and sunset, you literally shouldn't have to change the schedule all year long because no more daylight savings time, no more, the time shifts throughout the year. It's based off sunrise and sunset. So every day, as that changes a little bit throughout the season, this is going to change with it. It's on the animal's time now, not your time. So it works great. The animals love it. So the Recon, this is a feed level sensor. I want to introduce real quick. This is not like feed level sensors in the past that, were gimmicks or you had to kind of estimate how much feed was getting thrown or whatever. There's different ways people have tried to do it. This one has a time of flight laser sensor that works like a rangefinder. You have a deer out in a pasture, you hit it with the rangefinder, it shoots a laser, bounces off, takes how much time it took, and it knows that it was 33 yards away, 300 yards away, whatever it is. Well, this is a miniature one of those right here. And you install this, you open the feeder lid. As soon as you put the batteries in this unit, it takes 4 AA batteries, magnets on the back, sticks to the lid, close the lid, you're done with the install. It wirelessly talks to this unit and syncs. They'll pair just like your phone pairs to your truck or your, or anything else that uses like Bluetooth. So they're paired together, and then this unit will read based on what your settings are. By default, it's every 3 days. It'll read the feed level in the hopper. It'll send it to this device. And then when this one checks in to the portal via Wi-Fi or cellular, it will update the portal so you know the feed level all month. And that's pretty much it for now. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the product, and that's what we have. I think you're going to enjoy using the products. They're pretty cool.